As I stepped into the dimly lit bathroom, the creaky door seemed to echo through the empty hallway. I had been driving for hours, and the urge to relieve myself had finally become too much to bear. I pushed open the stall door and locked it behind me, letting out a sigh of relief as I began to do my business. But as I sat there, I started to feel a creeping sense of unease. It began with a faint whisper, a soft murmur that seemed to come from the stall next to me. "You shouldn't have come in here alone," they said. At first, I thought it was just the wind or my imagination, but as the whisper grew louder, I realized that someone was indeed speaking to me. "I can see you." The voice was low and raspy, sending shivers down my spine as it spoke a single, chilling phrase that made my blood run cold. I tried to ignore it, to focus on the sound of my own breathing, but the voice spoke again, its words dripping with malice. "You're going to make a great addition to my collection." My heart racing, I tried to stand up, but my legs felt like lead. The voice spoke once more, its tone growing more menacing with each passing moment. "I've been in here for a very long time. This is bad." I was paralyzed with fear, unable to move or escape as the voice continued to whisper its sinister phrases. The words seemed to seep into my mind, filling me with a sense of dread and hopelessness. I felt like I was trapped, like there was no escape from the terror that lurked on the other side of the stall. The voice spoke again, its words echoing in my mind like a dark mantra. Suddenly, the whispering stopped. The silence was oppressive, heavy with anticipation. I waited, my breath caught in my throat as the seconds ticked by. And then I heard the sound of footsteps, heavy and deliberate, as the person in the next stall began to move closer. I knew I had to get out of there to escape the clutches of the monster that lurked in the shadows. With a surge of adrenaline, I pushed open the stall door and made a run for it, not stopping until I was back in the safety of my car, speeding away from the horror that I had left behind. But even as I drove, I couldn't shake the feeling that the voice was still whispering in my ear, its words echoing in my mind like a haunting refrain.